Meanwhile, things are heating up in the 9 News kitchen. Two Colorado teens are making a name for themselves in the culinary world. They won the 2024 Colorado Egg Producers Reinventing Brunch competition, topping nearly 60 other students in the competition.
They have been so cute this morning, giggling in the corner and everything. So the pair won with their campfire benedict recipe, which will be featured at Morning Story restaurant locations starting today. So welcome chefs Mackenzie, Gershkovich, and Taia, Rasmussen. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having us.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So walk us through your dish and what inspired you guys.
Yeah, so we wanted to keep our dish very Colorado inspired, as it will be in Colorado restaurants. So we started with our blue corn waffle, which we thought added really good color, texture, kind of unique with the masa. And then the restaurant that it's in is really good into their bacon. They love their bacon, so we decided we had to have that in our dish. Yeah, and then we just kind of finished it off with the hot honey as a culinary food trend for 2024.
Look, we love our bacon here too. Mackenzie, I gotta ask, what do you think it was about your dish that made it stand out to the judges?
I definitely think it was the blue corn flour waffles and then our sriracha hollandaise, which just adds a really bright pop of color to the dish. And I don't know, it's spicy and a good flavor. Just everything works together.
It smells so good right now. All right, so while you guys put this together, because I know you're going to build it as well, talk to us a little about what the competition was like.
Yeah.
Do you want to start off while I start?
Yeah, so for this competition, it was all kind of online.
Okay.
So we worked with our chefs and just kind of with ourselves within our group, just trying to figure out what we wanted it to be, how we wanted to make it, everything like that. So once we started with that, then we finally started development and just kind of figuring out what our ingredients could use, fixing up recipes, kind of doing all of that. And then once we got all of our recipes done, we wanted to start with plating. And this is kind of how Mackenzie's doing it right now.
Talk to us about plating, because for most people you just cook and you throw it on a plate, but y'all take it to a next level with this.
We try at least.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Look, I'm going to take some mustard when I get home and try to do it before I put my corn dog on it.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, we always want it to look appealing to the eye. So having the X's on the bottom, because campfire has to kind of look like the campfire.
Yeah.
We wanted a lot of height, which is definitely also why we chose baked eggs. And then obviously the bacon. So I don't know.
It looks so good. So as you keep building, I can see what you're saying about the height, because
Yes.
that's like a Jordan-sized plate right there.
I really want to dive into this. You don't know how hard I'm restraining myself right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It looks amazing, but just to even hear you say you're trying to make it look like a campfire, the detail that goes into this.
Napkins.
Napkins. Oh.
So sorry.
You know what?
Don't worry
we
about
don't need napkins around here. I got pants I can wipe them on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he will, let me tell you. So, lastly, tell people about how they can try these out, what restaurants and how long they're going to be on there.
Yeah, I believe that there's 4 different locations in the Morning Story restaurants in Colorado. It's called the Campfire Benedict on the menu, and it's going to be on for their winter seasonal menu.
Oh, I love that. For a while, people have time
until
to check it out.
January, early January. I believe.
Okay, good. I'm going to go get it as soon as I can. This is amazing. Taia and Mackenzie, thank y'all very much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you for having us.
Of course, appreciate you making the time.
You ready to chow down?
I'm ready to chow down. So, Chris, we need you to take it away so we can do our thing over here.
Why? All the food segments, always just right before it, just dangling right in front. You know what I was cooking when I was a teenager? Lots of bowls of cereal. That's what I was cooking when I was a teenager.